Hi children at St Albans, your head teacher has asked me to do a 10-minute yoga video for you whilst we're all staying at home and staying safe. So, hands to your heart, push your palms together, push those fingers together, and 5 seconds of stillness and silence. And then hands down by your sides, and then lengthen through your spines, lengthen through the back of your necks. And then once more, arms out to the side, palms facing down. And then hands to your heart. And then float those arms up. And then join your hands together. And then arms out to the front, and then happy hands with no teeth. And then happy hands with as many teeth as you can. And then zombie arms, and then as many furrows on those brows as you can. And as always, Mr. Yogi will win because I am old. So really pull these hands in, massive stretch along the arms, and then hands out to the front, and then make a fist with those arms, and then open up your fingers, make a fist, and then open up those fingers, and then repeat 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I lied, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hands back to your hearts, and then float those arms up and arch those arms over to your left like a tree in the wind. And then come back to center, and then over to the right. Tree in the wind. And then come back to center, and then another variation of tree pose with those hands up. Float. Back together. Lift up that left foot, float those hands. And then once more, come back to center. And then hands to heart, and then warrior 2, right side. So right knee over that right ankle, this right shin absolutely vertical, spine upright, arms out to the side, then turn your head to look over your right hand. And then hands onto those hips, turn out that left foot. Spine absolutely vertical, arms up once more, gaze over your left hand. Strong warrior 2. And then hands onto those hips, turn out that right foot. Left hand onto that left hip, raise up that right arm super gentle, deep and intense, your choice. Reverse warrior. And then hands onto those hips, turn out that left foot, lift up that left hand, slide that right hand down the straight right leg, arch back, reverse warrior. And then come back to center, interlock your fingers together, and then raise up those hands, and then bow forward gently, or bow forward so much that that right shoulder touches that right knee, and then raise up those arms. Humble warrior. Come back up through center line, left knee over that left ankle, raise up those hands, challenge that left thigh, and then that left knee towards that left shoulder, raise up those hands, and then come back to center, arms out to the side, left foot forward, and then the best aeroplane you have ever done. Lift up that right leg higher and higher and higher, and then make that sound of that aeroplane. Whoosh, flying through the air. And then come back to center, arms once more out to the side. And then lift up that left leg and go into your best aeroplane on your right side. Whoosh. And then slowly, slowly, slowly down with that left foot. And once more, hands to your heart. And then arm to all fours, cat and cow pose. Inhale, chin towards your chest. Into cat pose. And imagine that you're a tiny kitten. And then really bury those chins in towards those chests, lift up those feet, and drop into proper full cat pose. And then do an angry cat. And then control those feet back down, lengthen the underside of the chin, belly button going towards the floor and into cow pose. Ooh. And then once more, back into cow pose, cat pose, arch those backs. And then drop back down into Sphinx, lengthen the underside of the chin. And a Sphinx is absolutely silent. So imagine that you're a Sphinx in Egypt, completely still. And then straighten your arms a little bit and go up into baby cobra and make the sound of a baby snake. Or fully straighten those arms. Tuck those toes under and then go up into full cobra. And then control back down. And then lift up those knees into upward dog. And then straight into downward dog. And then make the sound of a little puppy dog. And then grow those dogs, hips going towards the floor. And then an excited dog as you take the dog for a walk. And then slowly, slowly descend those heels to the floor. Hips going higher and higher and higher. And then a nice contented dog as you ease those heels towards the floor. And then drop onto those knees. Drop into Sphinx pose. And then drop up into low plank. And then drop up into high plank. And then drop onto those knees and drop into sitting bowl, hands to your hearts, and then hands by those feet, and then drop those elbows onto the floor, and then drop those heads onto the floor. And then slowly, 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 slowly come up. And then standing at the front edge of your mat, just a reminder about your breathing. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. Keep the chest still, keep your top part of your chest still, keep your belly still. And then allow your belly to come out and in. Keep this part of your chest still, keep the very top part of your neck still, your rib cage still. And then just use your belly breath. So when things get on top of you, and it's difficult for all of us, difficult for me, difficult for everybody, just use this yogi breathing to calm yourself down. So let's all breathe together. Okay, so See you all next week. Thank you.